that the designers have created. Thanks to Andrew, game design, awesome people, and we got them playing here, showing you how it's done. And as we said the whole weekend, you are watching some of the best Dominion players in the world until you get your hands on it, because these guys are really the only ones who have been able to play it.
Yeah,
this is true.
Yeah, for a short time, you guys will be among the best players in the game.
Right.
And that one falls off. I know from experience. So we are back into the game. We have actually quite a number of new champions. Wow, I'm so surprised Holly's playing a Mumu. I'm shocked. Okay, so we do have some pretty sweet lineups. We have Lux, Katarina, Malphite, Jax, and a Mumu. And a purple team. Who we got, bro?
We have Jax, Cogmom. Jax, Cho'Gath. We have a Janna. They're kind of hiding on each other. Leona, and over there, I believe, is a Vayne. Yes.
You can tell by the icons and spectators, too.
I could go to the right side and just...
That would, yeah, you know, they also highlight...
I'm like trying to figure out who they are, zoom in on the fountain. They're kind of next to the store. Where's the guy at the store to sell them items? This is all around.
Oh, cool. Look, I can hover over the tooltips for the summoner spells. So there you go.
Yeah,
There's Garrison.
sure.
Grants massive regeneration and attack speed for 8 seconds, or reduces damage by 80% for 8 seconds on an enemy turret. There you go. Ghost, Exhaust, and all that are unchanged. No one has taken Promote, so I can't really give the tooltip for that one. But
no teleport.
No teleport.
No TP.
And of course, Fortify, as it's known as Fortify, is gone.
Yes.
Of course, that one has been replaced, so
Indeed.
all that kind of fun stuff going on. Let's see what we got.
They have 30 seconds to get into battle. You can see, as we said before, the map is alive. It's moving. The windmill is churning with the gears. The mining, actually the quarry. Let's head down to the quarry. The arm here down on the quarry. It's my favorite thing right there.
Oh,
that
wow.
is so awesome,
I didn't get
especially
to
when
see
you're
it.
taking it. And we were talking with the sound guys and whatnot. They said, you know, as the music with the map is alive and created with it, you'll hear anvil sounds and things that you would hear in a quarry or things that you would hear in a bustling mining town. And it's really awesome how everything connects in this map and everything is alive and moving and, you know, just with you and pumping with your adrenaline. Yeah.
This is awesome. I didn't even know it was there. I never scrolled like into the bottom corners. I'm always playing it. I'm never like examining the map that much. That is
so
awesome.
we are out of the gate. Looks like they will be heading for the top. As we said, you know, you usually send one respective player to the either side and then the bottom, and then it's the battle for the top freak. We're about to head that up. It looks like it's going to be a 3v3 once again.
Yep, and there we go. Leona coming around the back, getting jumped on right away, turning on that Eclipse, going to keep herself alive, but Cho'Gath making the right choice, going for that channel, getting it halfway there, going to get stopped by Katarina. Everyone hits level 4 now, and the action is still heating up. They're going to keep pushing around. Janna versus, that's going to be interesting, Janna versus Jax. I don't normally see that lane. That's a pretty unorthodox one, but Jax still putting out the damage. Great, both teams have Jax. That'll be fun. Thankfully they have different skins, but they're pushing around. Looks like Cat going to take some damage. Cho'Gath again going for the channel, getting hit by Light Binding. First blood picked up by Katarina. Nice job there. More pain coming out though. Left's going to run backwards, and this is going to be a pretty low Cho'Gath actually. But actually Cat, the one taking all the damage, about to fall, will in fact do so. Now Jack's going to die back as well. Cho'Gath getting extremely close to dead, and in fact catches that. And now Leona running away from Amumu. Amumu going for the damage output, and is going to probably pick that one up, getting stunned, but still staying onto it. And nice job there, doing a little head spin, picks up that kill. And blue team going to be taking the first recap of the game.
Yeah, great job. And it looks like Janna has actually pushed Jax back. They've been able to hit each other with a little bit of damage. The minions will still turn, call for help if you're attacking the enemy around them. So you still have to watch for that damage from the outside for the minions. As we have 3 of those players now coming back into the game, the respawn time is quite a bit shorter than it is on Summoner's Rift. We can see very nice job here by Mumu coming around the backside, grabbing a relic to deny resources for everybody else, and comes in at an angle there with Bandage Sauce. Janna able to get out in time though as Jax going for the leap in. It looks like he will be ignited, but Amumu is just going to cry and cry because Jax is gone. Will she get the kill? Oh, blasted away. Janna keeps herself alive and will be able to hit his speed shrine and get out of that one alive. Woo! Very well played.
Yeah, nice try. We almost got that Bandage Sauce up at the top of the map. Did not quite land it, so Janna will survive. And then they also get karaoke song. And Katarina is still not able to stop all 3 of them. People are shaking their heads. Cat does go down. Vayne picking up the kill on that one. Jax with the assist. And now purple team now 3 Cat to 2, only down 15 Nexus health. And that will tick back towards their favor rather soon. And we'll see how that one plays out.
Yes, it looks like Jax is kind of, you can see on the minimap, Jax is on that capture point he is on. Your capture points will glow red if they're being attacked. It doesn't really signal you anything or say, we're losing a capture point, but you're still able to notice with that map awareness that you should probably head there. Somebody on the map that's missing, you're going to need to defend. Right now, they are in a 3-2, so they do need to defend that quite a bit. It is down to about 25%, and that can be hit really quickly to be neutralized. A neutralized point for the team that is winning is just as good as a captured point because the other team will not be able to stop the points that they are taking.
Yes, indeed. And actually, he's going to flash back where it seems like a kind of a mistake flash, was not really in that much danger. But looks like John is going to regain some health, picking up that little relic there. And Purple Team doing a good defense here. They're 3 strong against 3 at the top of the map. A lot of them are low, but they do want to stay as long as they can. They want to stop this capture. They want to stop this neutralize. That will not be the case, though. Cat picking up 1. Actually, 2 goes down, and the 3rd right away. So they didn't really hold that point very long. I think that was a bit of a mistake then to jump in quite as they did. But either way, good job by Blue Team. And they're going to keep pushing on. They're going to take in the windmill. 448 on both sides, exactly identical right now. But they're now winning farther and farther ahead. And Amumu whips a pretty close range advantage toss. Not going to push on too much. John is staring that Amumu away. Could they pick up the health relic? Yes, indeed. Amumu going to get 140 HP out of that one. And getting hit by tornadoes, though, Mirrors nullifies that. So sad face right there.
Requests are up, as we have mentioned, and then they will be at the bottom 2 points. Katarina trying to cap that top drill, but gets pushed off of it. Jana coming out. Looks like Cho'Gath is taking a lot of damage. Could have a Malphite ulti coming in here. Goes for the shard to slow him down, stealing some movement speed. That's what Malphite does. He does his ground slam and then steals your movement speed.
Yep, pretty good stuff there. And actually, it looks like, as you're right, the 2 bottom points were the capture point objective. For those of you just joining us who don't know what capture point objectives are, let's explain. So a capture point objective, every few minutes, it spawns the map, and it says, okay, here are 2 points, one that you control, one that the enemy team controls. If you capture that enemy point before the enemy captures yours, you get 23 damage in the nexus, and you get a buff on your entire team for 10% bonus damage. It's relevant because you get, a good, almost 10%, or 10%, yeah, that's good math. You get a decent percentage of their Nexus, health gone, just for free. Normally it ticks down 1 or 2 at a time, so getting 20 is pretty big. And of course your entire team is buffed up, which makes them much more powerful and able to win, these fights in the future, and to get you some cool things. So Jax going for that damage up, but does pick up a kill right there. Good job on that one. And it looks like they've kept their bottom point alive, Purple Team, doing some good work right there. But the pressure is on the left-hand side of the map, so people are moving about. The top right, this entire quadrant is just completely safe for now. But here comes the fight. We're going to jump on. There's the ult. Nice job there by Katarina, picking up Vayne right there. Leona trying to get away now. She's a little bit low and afraid, which is probably for good reason. Jack's going to show up against Amumu, and Amumu probably will win this fight because of that greater relic. So he's got nice health, nice shield, and he's actually running away right now. I think it's a mistake. He could probably be fighting. At least turning on Cry there. He's going to turn on Cry. And he's got the speed shrine now. He's going to bait into his team. Nice ult right there. He's going to jump onto this Leona, and Leona will in fact fall. Now Jax is alone, and the enemy Jax also shows up, so it's going to be a nice pick up there. 2 kills for nothing. Good job by Blue Team, and now can really go for the pressure. Katarina staying up top. Got to be oh, these minions are crushing that point.
I was going to say it's a great job at misleading that they were doing with that entire fight down bottom as Katarina was capturing Windmill. It's a really good spot to have. But the minions were like, we're doing our own little thing over here. As you said, the neutralized refinery almost captured it. They were about 50% there. And looks like Lux and Katarina will bring this one back. That'll be nice for them to have, as the capture points are still really the focus of what these teams have. They are very close in this game right now. I think from the beginning, this is the closest game we've had. They're still within 20 points of each other, even less than that. And they are just going head-to-head here right out of the gate. Both teams having a great sustain in lane, as well as being able to back off, kind of grab those relics and come back in because of the defense that they also have behind them. With Amumu, Jax can dodge a shot. They have Malphite down bottom with that shield as a passive. So a very good job. A little bit of a tussle up top as they are going for a position up here. Katarina with the ultimate. It looks like the Lux laser will go down, taking down Katarina. Or Leona taking down Katarina. You can't take your own teammate down. That's pretty true. And in a 2v1 situation, I do not believe Lux is going to make it out of this one alive. Namcat goes down. The focus up top. It looks like it will be a 3-cap here for the Purple Team. Yep,
meanwhile, the Blue Team doing some good with their fights at the bottom of the map, although actually Jax rather hurt, but they did pick up 2 right in a row. Malphite picked up a kill onto Janna, and they're going to get rid of Cho'Gath best they can, but Cho, of course, is very tanky, not quite going away. Good job at the top of the map. They have picked that one up, and now, again, 3 caps to 2, Purple Team in the advantage. They're down about 30 Nexus health, but they're going to start kicking that down and get themselves back into this game.
Yeah, see what Leslie's doing right here. She is kind of low, but doing a very good job of staying out in the lane. She is going to be a deterrent for somebody to not be able to capture that point. It will consist of them taking time to capture it because she's still there. Once the teammate comes, you'll probably be able to heal or know that that position is safe. But even staying on the map with low health, you respawn so fast. So just to die, you're not really feeding the other team. Right now, if we look at it, we are 9 minutes into this game, and everybody has an average of 5,000 gold. And it's really, nobody has like 8,000. Somebody has 4. It's really based around 5,000. You can see there, Freak checking out the scores. So it's just everybody, as we said, the aura, more gold in the map, less healing. Everybody's able to stay in lane a lot longer. And this fight down bottom could mean big things for Purple.
Yeah, absolutely true. There's the pressure coming in back and forth. Looks like, oh, Malphite Lux going to try to defend against 3. They've gotten Janna very, very low. Janna pops the ultimate. Vayne will go down. Janna and Cho looks like they're going to be safe. This has been a neutralized point, so they need to recapture this one. And you know, this quest has been actually fought for about 4 minutes now, and neither team has quite gotten that one. So great defense from both sides. They're really both bolstering their bottom lane presence. Normally, you see the fight for top more often, but because of this quest, people are actually pushing for the bottom points instead. These are much more easily defended. They're right by your base, and they're hard to take over. So you've got to decide, you know, if they control the windmill, though, you know, these points are so hard to take, they're easy to defend. You know, we might waste a lot of time going for these. Maybe we give it a quest and we take something else. Maybe they're going to be, you know, weak elsewhere, and we take other points around the map. And you've got to make these decisions. You've got to take these sort of weighted averages and say, where do I really want to go? What will give me the best advantage? And right now, you know, blue team, I don't know if continuing to push bottom is the right choice because they're down overall in capture points, and they had the advantage before, and they started to lose that now.
Yeah, they're really starting to spread themselves out thin. And something you hear us say a lot is you may be able to capture all the points, but that's sometimes a risky move because you're not going to be able to hold them all. And you might overextend yourself to do that, and then you're going to lose 3, then the other team gets a quick 4 cap. So you have to be very careful of really, do I want to take this, or do we want to hold 4-1 and let them think that, you know, they're going to grab a second one, we can move 2 or 3 there and hold the other 4 instead of having to spread thin and split the pot. Yeah,
absolutely. And you can see good pressure though from the purple team. They have started to go onto the refinery. They're doing a good job of that, actually. Cat's going to come in there, do what she can, but of course getting stunned. Will probably now pop the ultimate. Nice job there. Waits for Leona to stun. One of the cool things in this map is you're fighting smaller battles, so it's very easy to count the crowd controls and then go for your channel. That worked pretty well for Cat plus the rest of the team. It was not a capture, it was a neutralize, and they're going to bring that one back to their side. Still 2-3 down, as looks like the right-hand side, that drill was recaptured, so not a huge advantage just yet being gained. 329 to 326. The game is pretty much back to tied, and we'll see if blue team can kick it up.
So since 5 minutes, these quest points still waiting to be captured. Somebody's going to have to grab it. So these bottom points have really just been contested and defended by both teams very well. We've seen 2 almost 5v5 fights down here with, you know, stragglers going off once they have low health to focus on another point. But really the focus on these capture points, that mark of the conqueror, really making a difference once you can get it from getting that point. And an absolute front burst of explosion coming out of the Shunpo and first blade of Katarina. A big push here down bottom lane. It looks like Cho'Gath could go down. His garrison is also down from his capture point, so they will be able to get in there and do a good amount of damage without taking too much from the garrison of the capture. So right there, you're just going to see Janna's shield coming up, trying to take the damage. Almost a grab by Amumu, winded back into that fight. You can see the low HP on him, but still, you want to get in there. You want to be a compliment to your team. And right there, they're fighting Janna. Amumu comes back with 200 HP for the cap, and what a compliment to the team right there on that point. The quest coming up, and they will be able to get 20 points onto the purple next.
Nice job, guys. Wow, all right, so they've now built themselves a huge advantage. It's 4-1. They did take the windmill back. That was Jax playing a major role there. Lux as well. And they're actually pretty strong at this bottom point. They could sit and defend this, and they want to. I think they should take the top middle and the bottom right and just hold and hold and hold and hold and wait and keep as much time as you can. It's going to be difficult. You're going to get sieged on really hard, but you can try for a little while. A lot of damage coming from Cat. Wow, that's going to be a lot of pain. They picked up 1. And now let's see what else they can do. Nice job by Leona, going to jump onto that one. Cat's still going to stay alive. Can they pick up Cho? They will not pick up Cho. Oh, they will, just taking that one back. They traded 1 for 1. And now Malphite not in a good place. That chain stun from Leona really, really locking him up. Would have been better if that point were hers, because she could have stunned him on top of the capture point. But Malphite going for the damage up. It pops the ult, getting... Oh, Leona, can you get it? No! Malphite's going to take that one just in time. Still has the capture point, but of course will definitely die to Vayne. Must run from this one. That was the quest right there. There was no way that wasn't the quest that got them the kill, because the 10% damage bonus was required.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, that's a lot of armor. He was not dying to that Vayne. The Vayne was not enough damage dealing.
So 4-1 still. Very big capture here by the other team. Looks like they have neutralized the bottom point. Neutralized. At this point, it's not as good as capturing, but it does stop the bleeding a little bit. And now that capture It's going to help them to get at least 1 point against them, or that's not a really help. It'll stop 2 points from going against them, only 1, and that will help them to get back for another capture. They'll have the 3, then the upper hand, and they can start working on the defense. So right now, it's all about offense for them, but still holding those 2 points. They aren't really a focus for the blue team right now. So they really have to be careful because the blue team can kind of do whatever they want. This is what I mean by you can kind of put the other team where you want them. Blue has control of those 3 points. That's like the default 3 you'll see either side holding, top, and they're respective on the left or right. And then it just happens from there. Great job here. They're getting caught in the middle. A lot of fighting. Purple isn't to go and capture their points. They're stuck in the middle of town, really tussling it out with the other team.
Yep, looks like good pressure in from Jax, pushing Janna away. Of course, still being up 3-2. You don't necessarily have to push that hard if you're up 3-2, but oh, nice sets of roots here from blue team. They're going to pick up that kill. Leona will fall, and they're going for the capture. Blue team really doing some awesome stuff right there. They're going to take another capture point. They're going to take one back for themselves. They're already going to gather this one again.
Yeah, they're really pushing strong, especially to be, you can see Jax coming off that bottom ramp. You see how close that is to the capture point, and they're able to just take it back so quickly. They are going for the 5. Vayne's going to be there, but she has to hit everybody to stop it. There are some minions as well trying to do this. A quick Shumpo from Cat, and a lot of damage coming out into Vayne. She tries to go for the tumble. She's going to be invisible for a second and a half, but it just was not long enough. The 5 cap is on and underway, and a very dominating game, which came out, you know, all the way for 100, or even all the way up to 300 is just really going in favor of Blue right now.
Yeah, and they just got record there. This should be almost definitely game. They've got 13 seconds left until the victory. 309 to 58. I think this is the least close game of Dominion I've seen. And yeah, a little bit of crushing going on right here. The root's coming off. Vayne is trying to capture the point back, but there's almost no way. 28 health, and it's just ticking down. It's ticking down. I don't see quite the way for the comeback. Down 18. Actually stops capturing for a second. He gets hit by that turret. Jack's going to jump onto him. We're going to pick that one up, but it's 3 health left. Blue team will take it with a 4 cap at the very end, picking that one up. That next crystal blowing up, and blue team is up 3-0 on the day.
Yeah.
So that's some pain right there.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job. They were able to come out with that big. They had the Malphite and a Mumu. That's Malphite's unstoppable force, able to go in there, pop everybody up. A Mumu can also AoE ultimate or just continue to cry around. I think we saw a game yesterday with a Galio and a Mumu going at it. They both had a little bit of spell vamp. Galio was hitting a Mumu was crying on Galio, and they were actually both healing faster than the damage they would do.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So we see Blue coming out with that again. Yeah, a lot of tank. I think it was just their sustain in lane. The tanks weren't able to do that much damage, but they, as you said, you know, Malphite took advantage of Mark of the Conqueror in that one fight versus Leona and won because of that 10% buff. They got the conquest. Those advantages throughout the game just kept stacking consecutively, and it really put the pain onto the purple team.
Yeah, absolutely true. And you can see, you look at if you want to look at the score rundowns here, we have top score by a lot was Katarina. 12, 5, and 8, 7 captures, 5 neutralizes, the highest in both categories.
Yeah,
just extremely, extremely strong play. Kat definitely took that game, put it in her backpack, and carried it around, and made that one happen. So good job there. The rest of the team, you know, a great support role basically at that point. But you know, a lot of damage output. Almost everyone went positive as well. So, you know, great job there. You know, they just crushed the map. I mean, honestly, that's kind of all it was. They kind of jumped on guys, and the guys died.
Yeah, they did really well. Katarina's ultimate is really good for going in there, and you know Clifton used it very well. As he would see Leona use the stun, and as you said, you know, we're counting the CCs around the map. Usually it's a one-on-one fight. So right as that CC went off, he actually jumped into the middle of like a Cho'Gath and somebody else, and you couldn't even see Katarina ulting. So she did a very nice job of just positioning herself the entire time around the point. So yeah, that 12 and 5 definitely coming out big for the team, and as you said, that backpack. You know, it could have been tiny, could have been big, but she still carried it all the way there for her team. And it was
it does have 4 champions in it. So it's a pretty big backpack.
Yeah.
But either way, it is time. Yeah, it is time to